Good evening. Kenny A coming to you once again. This time to talk to you about personal leadership within your own life. Tonight, I would like to talk to you about the word excuses. I'd like to begin by giving a couple of definitions of the word excuses. All right, let's begin. First definition: an explanation offered in defense of some fault or offensive behavior, or as a reason for not fulfilling an obligation. Definition number two: to exempt from a task or an obligation, especially by oneself. Definition number three: to defend, to explain, to clear away, or make excuses for by reasoning. And the fourth definition is used in a verb form: to apologize for, to make excuses for. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how much time is lost in your life by making up excuses for not doing something that would make your situation or life better. Excuses are time wasters. Excuses are creativity killers. And excuses are nothing more than giving yourself permission to live a mediocre life at best. Now, I'm talking about excuses in a negative sense. The ones that are helping you to procrastinate and not make informed, logical decisions. The kind that makes you believe that you're a victim and you have no control over your own destiny. Let's see if any of these excuses sound familiar to you. Ready? I didn't get the promotion because my boss doesn't like me. I was fired from my job because I kept coming to work late. It was just a few minutes, but it wasn't my fault because I was caught behind slower traffic every morning. This is too hard for me to figure out. Besides, my opinion doesn't count anyway. I can't go back to school. I have a full-time job and a family to care for. I could have made the process better, but I couldn't get cooperation from anyone, and it was too big of a project for me to do on my own. Yeah, I flunked the test, but that's because the teacher doesn't like me. They're out to get me. It's not my fault our team failed. Not everyone gave it their all to complete this project. And my favorite: it's not my job to take care of that department. See how easy these excuses flowed out of my mouth? I hardly had to think about them, and this, my friends, is why we spend more time making excuses, because we really don't have to use our minds to think of them. Now, here's the point of all of this. The time it takes us to think up these victim thinking, empty excuses, we could have been using them our time better to think how we can be more productive, how to be more creative, how to make ourselves become better, and yes, and that it requires us to think a little harder, to apply ourselves a little longer, and to use our minds proactively. I have a couple questions for you. Are you doing everything you can do to make your dreams a reality, or are you still using the same amount of time making up excuses to why you're not where you want to be personally and professionally? As always, I would love to hear your comments on how you overcame the excuses that plagued your personal life or professional career. Or perhaps you might be looking for guidance to help you overcome the victim thinking excuses that are preventing you from becoming successful. Just go to my contact page so we can connect. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon.